Hey, Shalom. Do a quick video real quick, you know what I'm saying? About, learning that, learning is such a beautiful, experience, you know what I'm saying? If you are an elect man, you know what I'm saying? If you are a man of the Lord, then you should enjoy learning, you know what I'm saying? That should be one of the most, it's fun. Learning should be fun to you, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people in the world, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's really popular to be just a stupid, jock or whatever. And they make learning look boring and, whatever the case is. But one thing this truth teaches you is that, learning, especially, not just learning some bullshit, some dumbass bullshit. I'm talking about learning something that actually matters. First and foremost, Yahweh Shema Shai. And then when you do learn Yahweh Shema Shai, you learn other things that might be, as you think, secular or whatever the case is, but still, it still goes back into Yahweh Shema Shai. Like, you might, learn this truth, and then the scripture teach you, science. And then you learn, then you go on, whatever, you look up things of science, and then that shows you, it might be so-called secular, but it shows you the glory of Yahweh Shema Shai. Just learning about the human body, learning about whatever the hell you can learn about. You learn, oh shit, that's beautiful. The Lord created something like this and this, that, and third, and you know what I'm saying. And then on top of that, it's even more beautiful that the things that we do learn, like I said, the human body, we can't even grasp all of that. Like King David said, the wisdom is too high for me. Like to understand the Most High, Yahweh Shema Shai, is too high for us. We can't understand the Most High. We can understand to a certain degree, but we can't understand him perfectly. You know what I'm saying? We can't understand that he's everywhere at all times. We can't understand that. But the things that we do can understand, it's a beautiful thing to learn. It's a beautiful experience. This Sirach, let me see. Sirach 4. No, not Sirach 4. I'm gonna read that later, a little willing. But Sirach 30, it's like a 21 and 21. Let me start up a little bit. It says 19 says that doctrine unto fools is as fetters on the feet, and like my neck. It's like I can't pronounce that word. It looks like I need to learn how to pronounce that word. It's like it's funny. But anyways, manacles on the right hand. So pretty much learning unto fools, like people, like I said earlier, people in the world, they don't like learning. It's like, it's so boring to them. It's so, it's like a burden unto them. You know what I'm saying? It says, a fool lifts up his voice with laughter, but a wise man doth scarce smile a little. And you see that, because what scripture says in Ecclesiastes 1, it says the more you increase in knowledge, the more sorrowful you're going to get. You know what I'm saying? Knowledge increase grief. And what they got to say in the world, ignorance is bliss. Ignorance means you're not knowing, you don't know something, and bliss means happiness. So if you don't know something, you're happy. You know what I'm saying? And that's what these fools do. They lift up their voice in laughter, but a wise man doth scarce smile a little, because we understand that there's nothing really to be. Of course we have fun, whatever, we laugh, we joke around. We ain't just fucking dull ass people. And people in the world, they love us, you know what I'm saying? We might be at work and make people laugh. We might, you know what I'm saying? Like this lady told me, you know what I'm saying? She said, I'm very respectful, you know what I'm saying? She cool, I'm a cool person, you know what I'm saying? People in the world, they love us, you know what I'm saying? We ain't just dull ass, depressed ass people, you know what I'm saying? We distressed but not depressed, you know what I'm saying? There's a balance to this thing. Alright, learning is unto a wise man, this is the main point. Learning is unto a wise man as an ornament of gold, alright? And like a bracelet upon his right arm. Okay, and that's what learning is unto us. You know what I'm saying? It's just if you joyous the heart, it's beautiful thing to do. Just learn. You know what I'm saying? Like me personally, you know what I'm saying? Because every brother got different spirits. You know what I'm saying? Other brothers, might be more into a different topic. Like one brother might be into the topic of the kingdom of heaven. One brother might be into a topic of the mark of the beast more. Some brothers might be into the prophecy more. Some brothers might be into charity more. You know, everybody got different spirits. Me personally, I like to know how things work. You know what I'm saying? I like to understand why and how, when. I like to know all that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. That's why I like science and geopolitics. That's my favorite topics. You know what I'm saying? The kingdom of heaven, that's my favorite topic. You know what I'm saying? Because I like to know, and I don't like to just, imagine the kingdom. I like to understand what the fuck we going to, to the best of our, knowledge, what are we going to do in the kingdom? How are we going to trade with other nations and have the nations under captivity and, so on and so forth, all that. Like, I like to understand those things. That's just me. I like to learn certain shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And, I encourage brothers out there to learn something that, if you into economics, you know what I'm saying? You into, something, whatever, learn it, you know what I'm saying? And, learn whatever your gift is and bringing it, forth, and it's truth. Like, if you really enjoy learning about things about, I'm trying to think, let me see, like diplomacy, which that's pretty much just two different nations having some type of relationship with each other. You know what I'm saying? If you like, whatever, that's the shit I like to learn too. If you like learning that, then learn it. You know what I'm saying? Look through the histories of the scriptures and see, you know what I'm saying, and then bring it out today. Look at the prophecies. Look at the prophecies of what's happening right now in the different nations right now. You know what I'm saying? Whatever your gift is, learn it. You feel me? Learn it, and then, bring it out with the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? Because if you a man of the Lord, man, you gotta learn. You can't just be in this truth, and then just thinking about fucking in the kingdom we're just gonna have big booty bitches. And yes, we're gonna have women and shit, but it's more than just that. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be running a fucking government. We're gonna be running a fucking kingdom, man. We got time. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. There's a lot more to this truth than just fucking bitches, man. You know what I'm saying? And whatever the fuck else. You know what I'm saying? Learn these scriptures, man. Learn history. Learn present. Learn the future. You know what I'm saying? This scriptures forces you to learn. This scriptures don't teach you just sit on your ass. Learn something. Alright? It says, Sirach 33:17, consider that I labor not for myself only, but for all them that seek learning. See, you're not only learning for yourself, but you're also learning so you can teach people. Like the scripture says, a wise man, he studieth to answer. You know what I'm saying? You study, okay, well, what does this mean? What does that mean? This, that, and the third. And so you can give answers to somebody when somebody comes up and asks you a question, you can answer them. Like the scripture says, I study to show thyself approved, workmen need not to be ashamed, rightfully dividing the word of truth. You can't. Nobody should come up to you and ask you a question and what's it called? Debunk you. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know the answer, just say I don't know the answer. Learn. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what this one says. Sirach 51. Let me see. 13, talking about wisdom. When I was yet young, or ever I went abroad, I desired wisdom above. It's like openly in my prayer. But you got to pray for the Lord to give you wisdom. I prayed for her before the temple and would seek her out even to the end. Alright, that's what you got to do, be in the truth to the end. It says, even from the flower till the grape was ripe, half my heart delighted in her. My foot went the right way, from my youth up sought I after her. I bowed down my ear a little and received her, and gat me much learning. I profit therein will I ascribe glory unto him that giveth me. But see, wisdom. So you learn these things, and then you give glory to Yahweh Shemel out the best way you can with the things that you learn. Alright? Damn, man. For I propose to do after her, and earnestly I followed that which is good, so shall I not be confounded. My soul had rested with her, and my doing I was exact. I stretched forth my hand to the heaven above, and bewailed my ignorance of her. I directed my soul into her, and I found her in pureness, and I have had in my heart joined with her from the beginning. Therefore shall I not be forsaken. It's a beautiful thing. Alright. The Lord have given me a tongue for my reward, and I will praise him therewith. Draw near unto me, ye unlearned, and dwell in the house of learning. Okay. Damn. get learning with a great sum of money and get much gold bar. I gotta make a part 2 on this. Let your soul rejoice in His mercy and not be ashamed of His praise. All right. So yeah, man, that was it, man. I'm gonna give a praise and glory to Yahweh Bushman, Shai Bushman, Chadash, the bounds to the apostle GMS, and shalom to the brothers out there doing this work and learning. With that, I'm gonna say shalom.